Do I really need SEO? This is actually a question I get asked often. And I think the better question to ask is, will SEO actually be profitable for your business? Because in my opinion, if your business is not online, you're missing an incredible opportunity. However, the cost of being online is going to determine whether SEO is going to be worth it for you or not. Hi, my name is Ron Sanders. I'm the founder of Link Scholars. One big mistake I see a lot of business owners making is thinking that SEO is all about traffic or top rankings for a keyword or two. But that's totally wrong. If you're selling a product or service, then for you, SEO is only about making money. And getting a positive return on your investment, or ROI, should be your primary focus. How much profit you make from your SEO campaign is going to determine if you should continue allocating marketing budget for it. The way I break it down for clients is basically like this. If you're making more in sales from organic traffic than what you're paying for that SEO service, then you should continue with SEO as long as it continues to be profitable. Otherwise, if SEO is costing you more than the amount of sales or profit that you're bringing in, then obviously stop SEO and move your marketing budget to where it's going to be more profitable for you. So let's look at a few simple examples. Take a typical doctor. They're going to make anywhere from 5 to 20K from a patient from their insurance coverage, sometimes more. So if they pay an SEO company, let's say hypothetically speaking, $5,000 per month, for example, and only get 10 new patients a year as a result of that SEO work, then guess what? That doctor spent $60,000 in 1 year to get back $120,000 in revenue. So that's double their money back. And in this case, SEO is definitely a success, and they should continue as long as they get new patients to keep them at a healthy, positive profit margin. Again, this is just a made-up scenario. I just want you to understand the simple math behind it. Let's look at a typical plumber as another example. Let's assume a plumber makes $50 to $100 per residential job. I assume that's the typical rate. So if he's paying an SEO company $1,500 per month to get them more local traffic, this plumber is going to need roughly 15 to 30 new jobs every month just to break even. Again, if he's paying a company $1,500 per month to do their SEO, and he's only making $50 to $100 per residential job, that means he's going to need 15 to 30 new jobs just to break even. So considering the fact that plumbers are a dime a dozen and the competition in this industry, no matter what location they're in, is fierce, it's actually going to be pretty tough for them, I think, to close 30 jobs each and every single month just to pay for their SEO. So let's consider that just because someone asked for a price, that doesn't mean they became a customer of that plumber. So in other words, what if the plumber actually only closed 1 out of 3 leads? This means that they're going to need 45 to 90 leads every month at a 30% conversion rate. Now, just to put it into perspective, how many people are actually searching for a plumbing service in a very specific geolocation in a particular month? Is it going to be, are 90 people going to be interested in that service in that location that they're in? And out of those 90 leads, is that plumber going to be able to close 30% of them? These are numbers that you kind of have to ask yourself. So what this means basically is these kinds of numbers for a typical plumber focusing on residential jobs, which are low-cost jobs, SEO is probably going to end up costing them more than the amount that they're going to bring in from these low-cost jobs. So what they're going to need to do probably is increase the average value of a job to compensate for that monthly SEO cost. But by doing that, they're definitely going to run the risk of closing less jobs. So if they only get 45 to 90 leads, and let's say they closed 30% of them, now by raising the price, they might only be closing 20% or less, which again is going to mean making less money from SEO or breaking even, which is not the point. You want to be making money from your SEO service. So in the case of a typical plumber, he might be better off putting his money towards Yelp or some business directory, or maybe even pay-per-click if it makes sense. Again, it's all about your profit margins. Now, the scenario I'm describing is definitely not set in stone. Let's say the plumber specializes in commercial projects that pay him up to 5K per job or more. I know some plumbers that hook up with different developers, and they could end up making 10 to 20K or more per month depending on the situation. So there's definitely opportunities in commercial. So getting just one commercial job each month would pay for that SEO and some, and give them a healthy profit margin. So back to my original point, SEO is fantastic if you're going to make a positive profit margin, if you're making money from it. Now, here's the thing. Most companies don't make thousands of dollars per customer. In fact, the average amount of sale for a typical business is probably in the low hundreds, maybe even less. So when an SEO agency starts throwing numbers around like 5,000 or 10,000 per month for monthly management, that just simply doesn't make sense for 99% or more normal business owners. So that's basically why I started Link Scholars in the first place. I understand profit is going to make or break any business, and the cost of monthly SEO needs to be low in order for it to be worth it. And if you put your money into any marketing strategy, it needs to be profitable in order for you to continue using that strategy. That's a very simple concept. So that's how we structured our Link Scholars SEO plan, with the understanding that by making it really affordable, customers are going to be able to make money and keep the SEO campaign running for a longer period of time, to give it time to build momentum so you could see real results. That's actually a big problem I see clients making. They'll start an SEO campaign, let it run for 1, 2, maybe 3 months, don't see a healthy return, and stop it right away because they have to pay thousands of dollars a month to an SEO agency, and they're not seeing the return quick enough in order for them to continue running that service. So they get scared. Of course, they see they're losing money and they cut off the campaign. And with SEO, you have to give it time to build momentum, to get those backlinks actually indexed and get Google to notice them and get that authority to flow through to your website and all that technical nonsense that goes with SEO. So my point is, an SEO plan, once you get involved with it, you have to give it time. You have to be in it for the long haul in order for it to make sense for your company. So after years of testing different SEO strategies, we basically came up with a formula that not only improves client search engine rankings, but brings them more organic targeted traffic, and best of all, costs a fraction of the price a typical SEO agency would charge. In fact, that's exactly what motivated me to start Link Scholars in the first place, because I just got really sick and tired of watching people get completely ripped off by expensive freelancers and high-priced agencies who brought absolutely nothing to the table. Even worse, they'd pull the wool over your eyes and try to make you believe that they were doing a great job because they improved rankings for maybe 1 or 2 keywords, or maybe brought a keyword from number 50 to number 18 in 3 months. And SEO companies actually think you should be happy with these kind of results. Wrong. What matters is whether or not the SEO campaign was profitable. Period. With Link Scholars, that's all we care about. We consider our SEO service a success only if it makes you money. And if you want to know more about our SEO plans, just click the link at the bottom of this video. Unlike other SEO companies, we made it incredibly easy and simple for you or anyone else to get started. Before you go though, subscribe to this channel. Remember to click the bell and notification icon. And if you like it, maybe give it a thumbs up. Thanks. Have a great day.